Hey kids, welcome back to the Open Mic Diaries. It's me, Scott, and I'm putting up some open mics. I thought this last week was interesting. I've got more older ones to put up, but I really like this week because I had written quite a bit of stuff over the weekend and I wanted to try it out, several different ways, see how it works and all that kind of stuff. My general rule on open mics and new material is I give it 3 shots, and if I feel like during any of those 3 shots it just isn't working, then I put it away. But if there's any kind of a spark there, I go ahead and try it different ways, try different words, rephrase it, perform it different, and stuff like that. So this week's kind of a good example of that. Now, this first one was Tuesday. This is a Tuesday open mic, and it's, as you can see, the word masturbate. The word I masturbate is up on top because this is one of those sex toy shops and lingerie and stuff like that. So they have it in the back room there, and there's various implements of sex toys all around in the back room there, and it makes me kind of uncomfortable, but it's a pretty cool mic because it's really just the comedians there. Sometimes a couple other people show up, and it's a really good one to start that saying the joke out loud. So let's just roll it. And hey, if you're seeing this and you think it's pretty cool, go ahead and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors. This is my comedy journey. Hate the word journey, way overused, but it's my comedy journey, and I'm filming everything. Everything that I do, it gets filmed, even if I don't have a good spot for the camera, which you'll see coming up pretty soon. But yeah, this is it. This is me throwing it out there, unedited, uncut, the good, the bad, and the super terrible, all in one week. Let's roll it, baby.
Thanks. I am turning 60 this year. Woo! I'm really tired of people in my age group being in denial of their age. The whole thing of age is just a number. Yeah, it is a number. It's a number indicating how old you are. I mean, numbers are real. I can't have 2 apples and say I have 1, right? So the number is the age, and that's real. That's what I'm trying to say is I'm going to be 60. I'm not going to be 30. Okay?
So that's the first one. It was several jokes written about turning 60 this year and different stuff. So that one, I like it. I don't like the whole Apple thing or anything like that. I think I may just leave it at the numbers are real and take that route, or put something funnier behind it. But yeah, that's the first joke that I do several different ways during the week. So let's roll.
Continuing on the same line of joking, the other thing they say, you're only as old as you feel. I don't know how old I feel. Maybe I feel 90. I haven't been 90 yet. How old do I feel when I'm 90? I don't remember how I felt when I was 23. Thanks.
Yeah, that was just saying it out loud. All I wanted to do was say that one out loud, and I put a few more things in to make it a little bit better, but uh, it's not on my list yet as far as a perform in front of a real audience. I don't think I fixed it this weekend, but there you go.
Working it.
Oh, the other thing is when I'm working that kind of new stuff out, I just say, yeah, that's a joke I wrote. I try to write something, or I try to say something that kind of disarms the audience and makes them feel okay about not laughing. which, I mean, by the time I went up, I think there was like 7 people in there. No, maybe 10, 15. It was by the time I left, there was like 4 people. Okay, let's roll.
How about 60 is the new 40? That's a load of horse shit, isn't it? 60 is the new 40 if you were 40 in 1739. That's when 60 is the new 40, because I'm almost 60 and I have tendonitis in my thumb from using a computer mouse. Okay, that doesn't happen when you're 40. Thanks.
Yeah, that's another one. I might just leave it at. I think I did. Maybe I did. Just leave it as if you're 40 and 1739. I don't know. Not not super attached to that one. So far, the first one I'm kind of attached to, and I want to make that as good as possible. Roll.
That was another joke. As young people, most of you are younger, I would like for you to kind of give us a break when you see lots of ear hair and nose hair poking out. And the reason is because we finally just have to give up. I'm actually trimming my ear and nose hair 3 times a day now, and I'm gonna be giving up soon. So when you see the nose hair that looks like a mustache and the ear hair that looks like little mushrooms coming out of your ear, that's what it is. It's giving up. It's another joke.
That one I think I did one more time, and I'm just kind of putting that on the back burner for a while. It's. I think if I can come up with something really good to use as a punchline for that, then it might be good. But so far, I don't have anything.
They're all brand new. One thing I don't trust is well-groomed and in-shape old people. You know, if you look really good up here and you got a 6-pack, something's wrong, because I exercise, I do shit. My doctor says I'm healthy, and I look like this. So these guys are, I think they're probably the shadow government lizard people. I think when you want to find them, it's going to be the old people who look pretty good. That's the ones. It's another new joke.
I think I can do something with that. I don't know what I can do with it, but yeah, it's okay.
You know somebody is old when they hate on Saturday Night Live. They always say, hey, that's not funny anymore. It sucks. I've watched all the original Saturday Night Lives. They weren't very funny either. Saturday Night Live has never been funny. I don't care what you say. There's usually one good skit, and that's it. Okay, so just stop. Stop, people.
I truly believe that. Saturday Night Live, every episode had 1 or 2 decent things about it, and the rest of it was just absolute shit. So that went pretty good, and I think I did it at least a couple more times that week, and it seems to land every time. So I'll probably be using that one somehow.
Last thing, are there any Civil War reenactors in the crowd? Okay, I am not against Civil War reenactment, because it's one of the worst times in our country, and reenacting it makes us remember so we don't do it again. My question is when are we going to have the 9/11 reenactors and the school shooting reenactors? And who is going to be fighting to play George Bush in each one? Thank you.
I love that one. I I I did do it at least 1 or 2 more times, but it's I don't think there's a whole lot more I can do with it. But it's definitely for a certain audience. I'm not going to do it with a whole bunch of people my age because it'll just piss them off. But I love that one. I'll be using that in certain places.
Just so you know, I designed this shirt. This is big energy, and this is Dick Nixon. So big Dick energy. You can get it at my Redbubble Shop, and nobody understands it because if you're young, you get the big and the energy. If you're old, you just get the dick. So that's why I'm wearing it. I love you all. Thanks.
Yeah, so that's it. The big dick energy shirt is available on my Redbubble store. I'll put a link to it in the description here. My Redbubble store is not set up the way I want it yet. It's just showing stickers, but when you click the sticker, you can get to the shirt from there. But I wanted to show the shirt so that you can get stickers from there, and I haven't figured that out yet because I'm almost 60. But yeah, this mic was definitely good. I really enjoyed all new stuff. I mean, there was not a single old joke in there. The Civil War reenactor thing I did, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago, but I didn't do it that way. It was more like, why is this still going on? But I'm taking a different angle. Hey, it's a good thing, and let's do the 9/11 reenactors and the school shooting reenactors. And oh, by the way, who's going to play George Bush? So yeah, I like that one. Yeah, the 4-part series. This is kind of a four part series because I really changed things up and did these new jokes. And yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I it's the first time I've written that many that I feel like I can keep working with. So stay tuned for part 2, which is going to be I'm just going to upload all these. This is Sunday the 10th of March 2024, and I'm just going to go ahead and upload all of them tonight, I think. Well, this is when I ask you to subscribe again. So maybe I'll make a little pop up. Hey, subscribe. Okay. Thanks. Appreciate it. There you go.